Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our early access for Dynasty Warriors Origins, and we are about to escort Wang Yun to the capital. Now before we do that, let's check our current proficiency. We're close with the hoops, but that really wouldn't move the needle for our rank level. We need, I think, 4 more points, 25, actually 5 more points, and we can probably only get 2 easy ones from the hoops and the pull-down that we're using. I think we'll stick to this weapon. Pull I'm pretty comfortable with, so I think we're fine with that. Is there a new one here? Why does it show like a prompt? No, I think this is what we have. Yeah, it has a little new icon there. Maybe for a different weapon. I think that might be the case. We're still sticking with our horse. Almost rank 10. The bonuses. I think the rank 20 bonus is actually pretty interesting. Stagger nearby enemies when you summon. So we can probably get a quick runaway here if we need to get out of a bad situation. Regardless, let's pop into this fight. We did all the medium tier missions and we're way over level technically compared to the recommended rank. I grind a little bit. Haven't been doing all the skirmishes. We could be grinding a lot more actually. No information whatsoever. We're on the run. Protect Wang Yun and Delchan. This feels like some of those old missions of the past. Like Guan Yu escorting Liu Bei's wives on the run against the 5 gate battles. Let's see if this feels the same. Delchan actually uses a rapier.
I must hurry to Luoyang at once. I am counting on you two for safe passage.
Now, we got an interesting letter. Why would the White Wave bandits care about
This lot seems like more than
Wang
mere
Yun going to the
outlaws.
capital?
Could they be the White Wave bandits?
They are. He's the one who ran away. Oh, he's just gonna run away again.
Damn, this might be tough on my own. I'll withdraw for now.
Where are we going? I'll follow you
More
guys.
bandits may be lurking ahead. I am counting on you to guide the way.
I guess we pick.
We need money to live. Simple as that. Don't think too badly of us, huh? Can't believe this.
The enemy
I
officer.
mean, what I'm most curious about is why someone from our village might care about us escorting Wang Yun.
Can't believe this.
That was a lot of noise.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy
I think we
officer
just killed all
has
3.
been defeated.
Come, let us continue onward.
Alright, let's go. We have the chained... See, this is the chain battle arts with one of our nearby allies. I think we triggered it when we
During
fought with
our
Yuan
trip,
Shao.
you too have observed the poverty that plagues the people. Do you know why they are tormented by such heavy taxation?
Now, like I said, the tax
The
itself
attendants who
wasn't
control
that
the
high.
government demand bribes, you see. The magistrate has levied more taxes to pay for those bribes.
That's true.
In other words, the 10 attendants are the source of turmoil across the land.
I mean, if your dear
As
emperor
such,
didn't sell the
they
jobs,
must be eliminated.
people wouldn't look to recruit the cost.
Ahead, there is a clearing with a lovely view. Shall we stop there for a respite, Father?
Clearly, I am getting on in years. Forgive me, but I must rest here for a spell.
Well, speaking of tax burdens, I think one of the main issues is people who... Ooh, assassins.
It would appear we have unexpected company.
Coming down
Allow me to
below.
offer them a proper greeting.
Well, Delchan's going to solo. Maybe I should stick with our old man. But she's also a defeat condition, so we gotta go. So people who own their own land pay the government tax basis off the yield from the land. But there's a lot of people who ended up without land. And what happened usually is you have a sudden
Another
expense.
assassin was waiting for us.
And let's say
How
you
is an
started
old man
owning
supposed
a
to get any rest?
good amount of farmland. Yeah, now this is more assassins waiting for us. Knew this was going to be the case.
Astonishing.
And, you know, some sort of unexpected expense come
Has been
about.
defeated.
And then you're forced to sell your land. and now you are basically landless, and the only way you can make a living is you farm someone else's land. So a wealthy person, member of gentry clan, nobilities even sometimes own land, people who basically could afford buying up land in bad times would have you farm basically as an indentured servant on their land, or tenant farmers. And what they did is they charge you way higher than tax. Like we mentioned, during most of the Han Dynasty, tax rate's about 3%.
Can't believe this.
The enemy
But
officer
your
has been defeated.
landlord could be charging you anywhere from 50 to 70%. And their rationale is that without us, you wouldn't even have land to farm. And you still have to pay your own, I mean, you don't have to pay your own tax because you're not registered to the land. So essentially, you went from 3%
Enemy
All the
officer
assassins
to
have been
50%.
I am ever grateful, my dear.
And that's not necessarily the government's fault, but just
We
nature
cannot afford
of
to let our guard down for even a moment.
land ownership.
shudder to think what
And
may have come to
I wouldn't say
pass had I been on my
capitalism,
own.
but just how the market
I am
works.
forever grateful that you are here with us.
Is that it? That can't be it. There's much
I've
more.
rested well enough. You have my thanks. Now then, shall we get going?
We cannot know for sure if the danger has truly passed. We must stay alert on the road ahead.
Ooh.
Take this.
I will not allow you to pass.
Time to attack.
What a brute. It would seem mean to end my life on this very spot.
I'll shelter Father in the fortress. I trust I can leave this position to you.
Time to attack. With all my might.
Alright, they went forward, which also could be a problem. They're walking into a trap, most likely.
Take this.
tables turned.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We gotta catch up to them.
You're done for.
Now,
Stand back, Father. I shall protect you, even if it costs me my life.
I've been waiting for this.
Well, this one was easy to
The
kill.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's try Archers on the cliffs? How impressively meticulous of them.
Easy.
Take this.
I'm done for.
I see it. Time to attack. The enemy officer has been
It
defeated.
appears we have weathered the storm.
Can I get up the
Please,
cliff to kill the
don't
archers? I
overexert
don't think
yourself,
so.
Father. We should find a place for you to rest.
More resting? Alright, probably gonna sit in this last fort, fight off the last wave. Maybe not the last, maybe the second to last wave. Feels like there's still a bit of map left to do. But there's definitely a group coming here.
This seems like a fine place to rest. Come, Father.
Alright, so if we get jumped here, it's her fault.
We have made it this far without incident. It would be fair to assume that we've
We can
chased off the
charge.
attendant's agents. I wish I could say my fears have abated as well. But if we work together, I am sure we shall pull through.
Ready to swing.
Hey, what are you lot doing over there? A swarm of bandits is heading our way. Evacuate to the fortress east of here now.
No rest for the weary, then. Very well.
We're gonna trust that
Let us
soldier.
make haste into the fortress.
We're gonna trust this guy. I have a funny feeling about this. Yeah, we can dash now. We unlock that from the proficiency.
Take that.
Nice, very nice.
Yep,
You took
it's
the bait like
definitely
greedy
a bait.
carp. Time to pay you back for before.
I've got a good feeling we'll make some good money off this group.
Time to act.
We'll knock them down a peg, then take them for all they've got.
Alright, kill the first one.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why are there bandits here?
This fortress has already fallen into their filthy hands. That soldier
Alright.
from before sent us into
We'll
this
just go
trap.
into rage mode.
Gotcha!
These numbers will be difficult for the two of us to handle. We should aim for the head brigand.
Time to act.
This is looking bad for us. It's only a matter of time. At this rate,
Well,
We gotta make sure we're facing most of the enemy at the end so that we can use our
so close to the city.
Musu on the right target after this combo
Violence shall
ends.
not be permitted in the region of Su Li. Make your peace, bandits.
It should hit him. Cao came out to help us. Alright, we don't want to kill Wutai just yet.
Take this.
No one said the government forces were coming.
there is now a
Alright, we gotta meet Cao again somehow.
Let's take this opportunity to fell the
The
enemy
enemy
leader.
officer has been defeated.
Astonishing. You shall lead us into a new era.
Time to attack.
Okay, I don't want to kill him. Let's kill him.
Is that
Time to
you?
attack.
Our union here must be destiny. The might of
Can't-
the Emperor
can't-
does not
can't
even seem
escape
to
that
hold
one.
a candle to him.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Dongshuo's also here.
Can't believe this. Such
The enemy officer has been defeated.
back for now.
Cover some ground. I see it.
Okay, all three leaders from the White Wave are back for this battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
Let's see, what's our kill count right now? Almost 600. We'll get it to 6. Let's see if I can charge up my blade to tier 2. Got it. There we go. 600 kills. Let's wrap it up.
What's next? Time to act. Let's end this.
Pitiful situation.
You're finished.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Zhuo came out to
The
help
danger
us.
has finally
Cao came out
passed.
to help us.
You aren't hurt, are you, Father?
I admit, I was worried there for a moment. But you two did quite well for yourselves.
We don't take no prisoners. Few more points needed. 200 more kills.
Lord Wang Yun, I am glad to see you in good health. I am here to welcome you on orders from the Grand General.
I am very grateful. We expected assassins, but the bandits were a surprise indeed. I must also give my thanks to Lord Zhuo.
I've also been ordered by Lord He Jin to welcome you to the capital. A banquet has been prepared to thank you for coming all this way. We insist that you rest in the city tonight.
Well, Dongzhuo wasn't one of the warlords or regional officials who were invited to the capital by He Jin. He was supposed to go farther north. He was assigned to a position in the Bin province. He didn't want to go. He dragged his forces slowly near the capital, sensing that something was off, and he got the opportunity by saving the emperor.
A dinner invitation from Grand General He Jin himself. I am sure it will be a grand feast. However, I think I'll pass on this occasion.
Okay, so this is going to be the reason why he will, be in position to take the emperor from the eunuchs.
Why is that?
We came in such a hurry, all the way from Western Liang. I would not disgrace such a fine gathering by showing up as filthy as we are.
Is that so?
We've set up camp outside the capital. We'll rest our feet there.
So, that's Dong Zhuo.
He's a brazen and cunning man with the manners of a beast. Judging by his reluctance to enter the capital, that snout of his must have caught the scent of danger. What did Lord Ha Jin have in mind when he chose to bring him here?
For now, we can only trust his judgment. The attendant stronghold is very heavily guarded. It might take the power of a beast to break through its defenses.
I mean, they literally live inside the Imperial Palace.
The power of a beast. You should rest for tonight, Lord Wang Yun. We will discuss the future with Grand General He Jin later. It's been too long, Zluan. I knew we would meet again one day, but I never expected to see you as a retainer of Lord Wang Yun. I am happy that a man of such rank has taken an interest in you, but I find it slightly unfortunate as well.
Indeed. We all feel the same way. Lord Wang Yun beat us to the punch. If we had had you with us, things would have been a lot easier. That's for sure.
We are now contending against a group of treasonous retainers in the capital. Our allies in this fight are most notably Lord He Jin and Lord Wang Yun. The Yellow Turbans are not long gone, and now corruption has taken root at the seat of power. We must sever those roots or prepare to face the next Zhang Jiao.
I don't know how much you already know, but the situation in Luoyang is going to get rough.
You're going into the capital too, right? If we both make it out alive, I hope we meet again.
I mean, no one expected the eunuchs to try to assassinate He Jin.
It's getting hard to keep up with everything that's happened. At least for tonight. Please get some rest. Or shall I keep you company until you go to sleep?
Okay. We can ask some questions. Not what I was expecting about choices, but okay.
After the Emperor passed away, a new one ascended the throne almost immediately.
Yeah, his oldest son. That's how it works.
I've also heard that the Imperial Seal, which is traditionally passed down the Imperial family line, made it safely into the hands of the new Emperor. But it's probably the attendants in the palace that actually wield the power that the seal represents.
I mean, to be fair, I think after Liu Bian took over as the new emperor, the eunuch actually will lose some power because he would have his birth mother, the Empress Dowager, and also his uncle, Grand General He Jin, that will now kind of control the court. So if the eunuchs didn't kill He Jin, they would have slowly basically died out. Even if they don't get killed, their influence on the court would have been diminished greatly because the emperor wouldn't need the eunuchs for this unless the emperor grows up, feels like his mother's side of the family is taking his power away, then he might rally with the eunuchs to try to take control of the court again.
The central group of eunuchs that pull the strings here in the capital are called the 10 Attendants.
There were actually 12 of them, but yeah, they are referred to as the 10 Attendants.
Lord He Jin has summoned the lords of the land to Luoyang to eliminate the 10 Attendants and restore order in the Imperial Court.
That's true.
But to me, all those gathered here in the capital look more like birds of prey than helping hands.
That wasn't the issue. He Jin was hesitating because his sister was telling him, we don't need to kill all of the eunuchs. And He Jin wasn't really sure how to proceed.
I hope this isn't the spark that ignites another war.
Bingo!
There isn't much about me that you don't already know. What I can say is that I am more than capable of defending myself. Please don't trouble yourself worrying about me. Rest well. Tomorrow, I will accompany my father to meet with Lord Hejin. The capital has descended into a dangerous den of vice. Keep your guard up, and be prepared for the worst. Thank you. It's good to know that you care. Good night and sweet dreams.
I mean, it's touching. Every character we met so far really like us. Both male and female members. Ooh, so the fancy capital lodging. Now they're using the yellow feel, which becomes a much more significant color for, relationship to the emperor. But at this point in history, not really. Qin Dynasty favored black and as a color, and the Han Dynasty favored red. Not much to do here. I think we can just go out.
Why are they called the 10?
Alright, have a showdown with the 10 attendants. So
I heard the traitors in the Imperial Court were plotting against the throne, but that can't be true.
So we're not going to fight this right away. We'll explore this area a little bit. Essentially, this fight with Cao Cao and Yuan Shao against the eunuchs, it means that the eunuchs have assassinated He Jin. Basically, He Jin was summoned into the palace. He was asked to enter alone. Yuan Shao and Cao Cao were captains under him. They were part of a group called
the 10 Attendants?
A Captains of the West Palace.
Pigs feeding at the trough to me.
A military organization created by Emperor Dohong before his death. They were supposed to be in charge by a eunuch and was originally designed as a military force to counteract against Grand General He Jin because Emperor Dohong wanted his second son, the younger son, Liu Xie, to become emperor.
I heard the traitors
court,
in the Imperial
court did not agree with that,
throne,
so that wasn't going to go through. So he put one of his eunuchs in charge of a military that he built up.
Things are about to go wrong
with
here.
8 up and coming young officials. Oh, we can buy battle arts. Oh, let's definitely buy these. This one's a podal move, or is it any weapon? This one's a ring. This one's a spear. Okay. Let's see.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants have so much influence in the Imperial Court anyway?
We probably should take Cao Cao's missions first. I just want to see if there's any, mission, medium. Yeah, it's the term mission. It actually means something like the medium tier events are missions. Alright, the old coins, we gathered all of them.
Why are they called the 10 Attendants?
Alright, so hold on.
Right.
Defeat 50 foe in rage mode. Pull out, that's his weapon. Defeat 100 and charge attack 50. Okay, we can do this pretty easily. I'm gonna move our proficiency up a tier. Only will take 2 battles. Only have to check. I want to check the south because the Jin province. We can't see it from here, and also we're close to boosting the peace level. So if we can, just do maybe 1 or 2 more and get ranks up, that would help us tremendously too.
They say the Sun family are descendants of Sun Tzu.
Do they say that, or do the Sun family say that?
An opening.
Alright, we completed, I think, the 50 kill one with the charge. I think the other one would just be normal. Oh, battle arts. Battle arts. Okay.
I must stay sharp.
We'll work on that.
See it all.
We'll move past the generals and work on some of the troops.
Now. Take this. Take this.
Alright, that'll get us some battle arts back, or bravery points for the battle arts.
Looking rough.
More bravery points, please. Attack me, attack me, attack me.
There we go. Gotta be quicker.
There we go. And then we climb over someone.
Whoa.
Completed that training as well. Now we gotta do rage mode, which takes a long time. Proficiency increase after one battle. Excellent.
Whoa. Take this. Got this. Looking rough.
Actually, if the bandit leader doesn't move, I can kill him here.
I see it. I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
He's coming. Next group. There we go.
Take that. Take this.
Our muscles tense. Come on. Next group.
Take that. Is that it? Let's go.
Are we gonna have enough people to kill after we get our rage mode? That's the other question. Gotta kill 50? I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna get the 500 kill and then be done with this.
Time to attack. With all my might. Time to attack.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
Alrighty. I think the rage mode can be any weapon. We can charge these as well. Four more points. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get 4 more. Okay, skill tree master will save points for the next tier up. Let's change weapons. Still more comfortable with the sword.
I heard the new governor's daughter is really strong.
Yeah, that peace meter.
What do you think she's like?
It's close, but it's been close for like 5 fights. We'll wait. We'll be back here in the future. Let's go take care of the eunuchs. What is the event in Luoyang? I thought we checked everything there. Maybe there's a shop?
Things are about to go wrong here, too.
I kind of want to check the north as well. Don't want to find like a random general standing outside
used to be a merchant.
that we might have missed.
It's nothing but battles.
I don't
and
think we have
uprisings.
enough old coins to get the next tier, so no point going to the retreat. And these are all skirmishes, we can ignore these.
Who will be the next to cause such death and destruction after the...
Spawn right back. We got a cross.
Why are they called the Tenant?
It's just a couple level 2. We'll get this upgraded and we can hop into the fight. Ooh, 2+3s. Lucky us.
I heard the traitors...
Right, so when Hejin went into the palace alone, got assassinated, got his head thrown out, his 2 captains, Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, part of this, army that the previous emperor set up, but the eunuch that he put in charge ended up getting killed by the 10 eunuchs, 10 attendants, and Hejin together. They colluded because neither of them wanted the emperor to be swapped to the younger son. And afterwards, this army became basically Hejin's army, and that's why Cao Cao and Yuan Shao is working under him. And after Hejin got assassinated, they charged into the palace and started killing all the eunuchs inside. Some of the eunuchs escaped with the emperor and his younger brother. They fled the capital, and they bumped into Dong Zhuo's army outside. Dong Zhuo killed them, rescued the emperor, came back as sort of a savior. And because Hejin's death, some of people blamed, Empress He for setting her brother up, not knowing that her brother was walking into assassination. And her half-brother, who's obviously closer to her because of the fact that they have the same mother, He Miao, was basically thrown in together as a collaborator. A lot of infighting in the capital with all these armies in place trying to avenge Hejin's death. They all end up killing each other, pretty much. He Miao dies. Dong Zhuo absorbs He Miao's army, absorbs most of Hejin's army. And Ding Yuan, who's one of these warlords from the Bin province, who's in charge of capital security. He was Wu Jinwei, which is the person in charge of city guards. Dong Zhuo basically persuade one of his secretary, which is Lu Bu. Lu Bu's job was a secretary, Zhang Shi, under Ding Yuan, bribes him, and Lu Bu kills Ding Yuan, takes over all of his forces, takes control of the city guard, takes control of all these various forces without their leader, and that's how Dong Zhuo basically rises up and takes over the capital. And we'll see the mess that leads into it, I'm sure.
Lords from every corner of the land are answering the call from Grand General Hejin to gather here.
The head of the renowned family. Not quite yet. He has a bunch of uncles who are still alive and in high government positions.
Our chance to get rid of the attendants once and for all has finally arrived. This also makes for a grand opportunity to show the world our power. Wouldn't you agree, Cao Cao?
These two were childhood friends.
Delivering justice does not require a show of power. Simply exposing the crimes of the attendants and imprisoning them will suffice.
Oh, really now? No, this is not how Cao Cao thought at the time. Considering that his first job as sort of this county sheriff in the area around the capital was making a show that he will follow the strict law, wouldn't allow the eunuch's relative to get away with things, color these wooden staffs to punish people who beat people in like 5 colors, made a show of one of the eunuch's uncles. He definitely wanted to kill the eunuchs. There's no kindness here. I don't know why they're trying to make Cao Cao more benevolent.
A fire set to burn away corruption can quickly grow into an untamable blaze.
Not this wise yet. These two charged into the capital, the imperial palace after Hejin's death, started killing every single person they thought was a eunuch. Palace guards were quick to drop their pants to show that they still had male parts, so that they wouldn't get confused and get killed.
Yuan Shao, Are you really too much of a fool to understand that?
Taking the back right away.
You've never wasted words on courtesy. I know that we are old friends, but could you at least show a modicum of respect for once?
I'm telling you this because we are friends.
Anyway, it matters not. Where is the Grand General? We are here to meet him, but he is nowhere to be seen.
Gentlemen, please excuse the interruption. I have a message for you from my father, Wang Yun. Lord Hejin has been summoned to the palace by imperial decree. Please, make haste to the imperial court.
Historically, they're literally with him all the way until the Imperial Palace gate, and then they told them that they only wanted Hejin to enter alone, and Hejin said, okay, that's fine, and then got killed pretty much right after he stepped in.
What? To the Imperial Court? We are to dive into that snake's den with those attendants?
It may well be a trap, but one cannot refuse a decree.
What's happening?
Lord Hejin is in trouble! He's being held captive by the attendants in the palace!
No, they had hidden axemen, chopped him up, threw his head over the wall to kind of, shock and fear Cao Cao and Yuan Shao into not resisting, but they charged in and just start killing them too.
No. Well, these truly are the worst conceivable circumstances. But the die has already been cast. There is no turning back now.
Right. Come, Cao Cao. We will bring the attendants to justice in Lord Hejin's name.
Another sort of a trap battle. Any other choices? Just him. I mean, we're using a Podol, we're trying to finish his mission. This is fine. Yuan Shao, Cao Cao, Diao Chan. It's another small force moving through the area here. Let's see how this goes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
The 10 attendants, consumed by greed, have misled the Emperor. We must hunt them down and set things to rights. We must see the late Grand General's plan accomplished and rescue the Emperor from those traitors. Go!
Time to act. How can these traitors have been allowed to infiltrate? Gather the troops. Protect the Emperor.
Zhao is one of the key players of the 10.
Form the palace garrison. They must fight as well.
He's one the few who survived the initial attack on the palace and ran out with the Emperor. I'm a horse too.
Easy. We really caught them off guard.
But this is still their domain.
And people sitting on the ground, that's correct.
Alert.
Chairs were not a thing in China yet.
The way is barred. The throne room is just on the other side, and yet...
My father told me the castle was fitted with secret passages for emergencies. You can find them, can't you?
Well, there we go.
It's time to advance.
It is as he said. Lord Wang Yun must have been very knowledgeable about matters related to the palace.
And the reason for that is...
Very few knew about this, even among the attendants. It will provide us with an advantage.
Oh my, how terrifying. The sound of fighting. It's getting closer. So, the traitors have made it this far?
Right, he's leaving with...
Your Majesty, this way.
The Emperor?
Let's try this.
Is this the end?
Oh, we're supposed to just open the door? This is quite simple.
The Emperor. Where is the Emperor?
It seems he has been led away. We must continue the search elsewhere.
I mean, throne... Not really a chair.
The castle guards are taking orders from the 10 attendants. they may hamper our search for the Emperor.
Let us first focus on defeating the attendants. We should split up.
Agreed. Cao Cao, you head west. I shall handle things in the east.
You go with Xiao Dun. Proceed however you see fit.
We freestyle. Got it.
Let's go.
Defeat condition, still the same. Gotta
Seeing
help
as you
all three
located
groups.
the secret passage, I think navigation is best left in your hands. Go on then. Lead the way.
Let's end this.
An opening! Is this the end?
Let's go. We have you now, traitors. This is the end for you. Now's the time.
Guoshen was the eunuch that was very close to...
Take this!
How about this?
Well, actually...
Prepare.
Yeah, I think he's the one who's close to Emperor's Cloak.
There's no turning back now.
Not too sure. Eunuchs,
Escape the castle together.
not exactly people you remember.
Assassination of Grand General Haji.
He was not.
Whatever fate befalls the Tenetans
Kamel was
must
not.
befall me
He was not in on killing his own half-brother.
Take this.
He took some blame because his sister, you know, is the one who ended up summoning him.
Your own brother. All my might. You are not better than a beast.
Wu Huang kills Kamel historically, so that's why they have him. That's why they have him here for that.
Need you be so impassioned?
Let's go.
Well, it matters not either way. Use that rage of yours and cut them down.
Yuan Shu burns the south gate to cause chaos and help us, you know, go into palace and kill people.
How could this?
These are all priceless treasures.
There we go.
Quick, take them away before the thieves get to them. Now.
Kamel was killed
I'd expect
the
from
next
its
day
attendants.
outside of the
They seem to
palace.
be
There's no
holed
reason
up
why
in the
he should be
treasure
in the
room.
palace.
The doors are barred. There must be a secret passage. Find it.
Has been defeated.
They must not sully the Emperor's quarters any longer. Soldiers,
The enemy officer
expel these
has been
scum!
defeated.
Take this.
Wait, there's another... we don't need to use this here. Cao Jie.
They've already made it this far? Then I suppose I'm left with no choice.
This fog. This must be the work of a sorcerer.
Why
Someone
do the eunuchs know
connected to the
magic?
Yellow turbans.
Oh, they're trying to connect them to the yellow turbans. Okay, sure.
An opening. Time to act.
I was too slow.
Hunt down the traitor, He Miao. His heinous act must not go
I already killed him.
unpunished. Shit. All my might.
You are no ordinary fighter.
The enemy officer
Now are you?
has been defeated.
This is the end? How disappointing.
Yeah, there's a trapdoor here.
An opening.
Doesn't really help us.
Let's go.
Obey my authority.
There's a group that we can't access here. But can we open the doors? Maybe we can do
I
it.
see the garrison troops are
Yeah, right
fully
here.
prepared. Let the hunt begin. Let's march.
We might have to go save Cao Cao soon, but morale... Ooh!
How did you get in here?
Now.
What a way to represent greed.
Any treasure?
Time to attack. Time to act.
We gave up one move to make sure we get this done.
With all my might.
I don't want to use any Chain Musu because
Enemy officer.
kind of want to save the Musu potentially for Rage Mode to finish the mission.
This.
The map has
Let's go.
expanded. Wait, is there another... There's another door. Hold on. Maybe it leads us to a shortcut elsewhere.
Is this how I'm supposed to die?
Cao Cao's doing well by himself. He defeated the Phantom troops by himself. Impressive.
Let's go.
I mean, so far, pretty stress-free battle.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Bear witness to my power.
Let's see it.
Time to attack.
We end this here.
No, we're not doing any chains. Oh, he's doing the battle art chain. That's fine. Battle art chain's okay.
Don't let them get any closer.
Time to attack.
Turn the tables. Having such powerful allies
The enemy officer
fills me with
has been
confidence.
defeated. Take that.
Curse you!
Take that.
All right, we'll work our way to Zhuo's Hall.
Time to act. Let's go.
Wait. This doesn't connect?
Let's end this.
He's upstairs? Okay.
Take that. An opening. Time to act. Nice. Bear witness to my power.
You're done.
Nice.
Alright, we'll change into Sahuldun.
Take this. Take this.
Behold my power.
Wait, does his rage mode count?
Let's go then.
Our goal is to kill 50 people, is not necessarily to kill the general.
Behold my power. Take this.
AI controlled wonder.
Here.
It's over. You have amazing talent. Now,
I still have my Musu bar.
before me.
Let's try this.
I should have been quicker.
Alright, we're supposed to open this, I'm sure.
Let's go.
Finished.
Take that. An opening. I've been waiting for this.
Alright. While there are a lot of troops, try to get our 50 kills.
Got you. Time to attack. Time to act. Take that. An opening. Take that.
There we go. Completed the mission.
Let's end it.
There are no more enemies on the field.
Now, don't let it go to waste.
What's the condition now? Defeat the 10. Are there still any left?
Let's go.
Can this map expand any more? Another secret passage. Okay. Oh, they found one actually.
I was captured.
Let's go.
Surely you
Zhuo,
realize
Zhuo.
I'm not one of them.
He should have gotten away actually with Zhang Rang. These were the two main ones.
Nice.
It's over.
Like, Dong Zhuo gets them, not us.
curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's the last one. Okay, so we don't get to kill John, which I guess makes sense.
Chased me all the way to the dungeons.
The 10 attendants have been defeated.
Why would he be
Well
at the
done.
dungeons?
But I don't remember seeing their leader Zhang Rong, nor the Emperor.
Well, Dongzhuo gets lucky
He must
here.
have fled from Luoyang. This is a troubling turn of events.
Ooh, picked up grade 3 weapons with the red tier boost. Gauntlet and a pull dart. Extend the input windows for parries. I like that. Boost bravery gain during parries. So a lot of parry and then officer damage. We're probably going to end up using that. Boost attack by 30% for limited time. We successfully perform a perfect evade. Oh, I like that too, but I don't like the fact of the gauntlet. Not a big deal. The distance on that. The bond boost is what we are after, actually, for completing the missions. The 15 points of skill points. Just like 500 kills. We can get that anytime. I guess he got lucky then, just deciding to not go in.
Lord Dongzhuo, the carriage has been spotted on the main road.
Just as I expected.
Wow. How wise must he be?
Looks like we've caught something valuable this time. The Emperor is coming. We must welcome him in the proper fashion.
Yes, sir.
Let us begin. This will be a feast fit for royalty.
I mean, unless they're rewriting the story to that he plotted the assassination of He Jie in the first place, and then somehow brain controlled Yuan Shao and Cao Cao to kill everyone in the palace. How could he have planned all this? Right, for opportunity, we definitely didn't know what type of opportunity was going to be present for him. Didn't claim the right to rule for himself right away. Made himself a regent. Grand Master, new position created out of thin air. I mean, the Emperor was a puppet before him to his uncle and mother. They're just too young. Emperor Douban was like 11, and Dosei was like 9. No. He did not start by killing people. Dongzhuo started by handing out promotions to everyone, hoping they would support him. Pretty much everyone in the coalition that went and opposed him had promotions from him. Like Yuan Shao was sent to Bohai from a promotion by Dongzhuo. And, yeah.
Ziluan, I've returned. The number of wounded and sick grows each day. The majority of local doctors must have already fled. No, don't worry. I want to do this myself. But, Ziluan, this is my advice as a man of medicine. Lord Wang Yun may have ordered you here, but I think we should leave Luoyang. To stay is to invite death itself. Luoyang has become a battlefield. One wrong word could mean the end for you.
I mean, are we attending court?
Excuse me. I wish to speak with you about my father, but I see that I am interrupting.
Ah, I see. I have some other matters to attend to anyway. Please, take your time.
Thank you. As I said, I would like to talk to you about my father.
Who got a promotion to become the Grand Excellency of the Masses?
He seems to be very troubled about the recent events in Luoyang. Lord Dongzhuo's men have rampaged through the city, and I hear he has been equally disruptive in the Imperial Court.
Not really in the city, but he did allow a lot of his troops to go loot the countryside near the capital in Trent, where they basically were killing villagers claiming they were bandits or part of the coalition against him. That's a little bit later on. And then, you know, raping the woman, looting the wealth, killing the men, and then riding back to the capital.
I am certain my father feels responsible for this. In order to deal with the 10 attendants, he unleashed an even greater threat. He blames himself for that.
I mean, Wang Yun wasn't involved in any of that planning. Basically, he got put into a position of power by Dong Zhuo, and he felt that he could use that power to correct things.
What
which
can
is
I do?
going against Dong Zhuo, basically.
How do I convince him that it is not his fault?
So she's gonna guilt trip herself into becoming this, like, weapon of a love triangle.
You really are as kind as you are strong. Even as the city descends into chaos, I see in your eyes the glimmer of hope. I didn't know it at the time, but I think I came here hoping to hear those exact words.
Feels like she's just stringing us along and hoping that we can help.
I shall leave you be now.
Even if we eliminate one source of unrest in this world, another will soon take its place.
Why is there a wooden ox in our room?
I suppose some people may be saved by your actions.
Might actually be a bronze one, but anyways.
However, the realm is too vast, and the state of things too complicated for a single individual to make much of a difference.
That's not necessarily true. Like, you could be Dong Zhuo and mess things up a lot. You can also be like Cao Cao and try to fix a lot of the things.
If you simply end the suffering of those nearby, it will take a long time to achieve the goal of a peaceful world. That is why you must choose a hero.
Ah, we get to pick a side.
Someone who can strive to create a new world beyond the chaos. By walking alongside such a person, you will be able to realize a true age of peace. Eventually, you will need to determine...
Okay, maybe not now?
Which hero is worthy of walking alongside you?
You often fall asleep sitting up. Okay. Insignificant sleep at night. We frequently cry out in our sleep. Trying to hold back tears to find someone you have lost. So basically, memories are returning to me in dreams. I mean, Yuan Shao didn't have this type of vanity. Yuan Shu maybe. I mean, Yuan Shao basically grew up being bullied by his younger brother. Jia Xu?
Hmm? It's you. You were with the volunteers who took down Zhang Xiao.
Advisor to Dong Zhuo at this time.
That was quite the battle. I never would have expected to see you here. My name is Jia Xu. We haven't actually spoken before, though I've wanted to make your acquaintance for quite some time now. Not at all. That's the problem with being the lookout. All you have to do is keep an eye out for any suspicious behavior or disturbances. Actually, I'm a vessel of Lord Dong Zhuo. There's no need to be on guard. I don't bite, unlike Lord Dong Zhuo.
I'm not so sure about that. Dashu had many cunning ploys, like throwing dead bodies back at the enemy to cause disease.
Still, if you want to leave Luo Yang with all your limbs attached, I'd keep my head down if I were you. Take it from a friend.
We have admirers everywhere. Ooh, almost looked like we were on the roof.
That Dong Zhuo is such a frightening man. I thought I'd faint just looking at him.
Okay, I mean, we have 3 characters standing out right here. Another cutscene with Diao Chan. And probably a set of missions from her afterwards.
Just the person I wanted to see. I have a very big favor to ask of you. Will you help me? Yes. I need you to do something for me. I've never asked anyone to do something like this before. It's making me a little nervous.
All these super suggestive dialogue, not just with her, a bunch of other guys that we talked to so far as well.
The truth is, my father came to me and said that I should take a little walk around town. But I've never really just walked the streets before without a destination. So I have no idea where to go or what to do. It would mean so much to me if you could walk with me here in town. Just for today. I can't thank you enough. All right, let's get going, shall we?
I'm super assassin, but also damsel in distress who can't walk the street alone. Taro and pears? I guess this is what we get for a dating scene. So how is she gonna explain Lu Bu and Dong Zhuo to us?
Thank you so much for coming with me today. Is it just my imagination, or are you new to this kind of thing as well?
Nah, Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, they all tried to make a move on me already. And Sun Xiangshan as well.
I had a feeling we were both a little lost out there. But I think that may have ended up being what made our time together so much fun. As long as I have this memory, I'll be able to go on fighting forever. No matter what hardship might come my way. I would like to be able to go for another walk with you sometime. I hope with all my heart that such a day will come.
I mean, I get it. There's not many female characters, and they gotta fit some love element somewhere.
The
Who
Emperor
are
really
you?
has passed away? I still
We'll
can't
first
believe it.
get our request.
I am glad.
Prevention of Volume's assassination. Another one of these fighting quests about the assassination. Let's see what's going on here. Is this Xun Yu?
Excuse me. I presume that you belong to this household. Where might Lord Wang Yun be? My name is Xun Yu.
Xun Yu.
I have an appointment
okay.
with him.
Xun Yu's nephew, who's actually older than him. So historically, he attempts the assassination attempt on Dong Zhuo. Not with the 7-star blade, that is fictional, but that part of the story is adapted and given over to Cao Cao in romance. He gets imprisoned for failing it, and then he gets out later on after Dong Zhuo's
proper
death.
Documentation, if you'd like to see it. Thank you.
Member of the Sun clan of Intrunt, very big gentry clan, rich history.
That sash.
I've been waiting for you, Lord Xun Yu. You had something you wanted to discuss.
I'll get straight to the point. Lord Wang Yun, you must act now.
You mean eliminate Dong Zhuo?
You're going back to history and actually having him do the assassination?
Yes.
Or at least suggest it?
Dong Zhuo's tyranny has indeed become intolerable of late. But just how do you expect us to stop him?
I mean, the step that Dong Zhuo went really overboard, and basically the court had to oppose him, is deposing the emperor, switching to his younger brother, and then proceeding to poison both the emperor and the empress dowager and killing both of them. That's when he went too far.
He's expanded his forces by taking in the soldiers Lord He Jin left behind.
True.
There is even talk that the powerful soldiers trained by the recently deceased Governor Ding Yuan joined him as well.
City Guard Captain Ding Yuan.
It may be too late for anyone to stand against him now. It is likely that Lord Yuan Shao left Luoyang upon realizing his forces were outmatched.
He openly defied Dong Zhuo, basically shouted him down, but too much prestige with the Yuan clan, had to give him a promotion to Bohai, and then told the prefect of Ji province in Hanfu to keep an eye on Yuan Shao to make sure he doesn't start anything. And then Hanfu eventually gets persuaded to join in the rebellion as well as part of the coalition.
I am well aware.
Then why are you asking me to do this? I'm an old man. I brought the capital to the brink of ruin.
Because I believe that you have the means to put an end to Dong Zhuo. And that guest of yours, the so-called Guardian of Peace. I think we could use him as well.
I am sorry to disappoint you, but things are not so simple. There will be no more talk of this today. Please leave.
Lord Wang Yun.
I like the subtle changes in alignment with history.
There is something important that we must discuss. As I have told you, before all of this, I originally served as a civil servant. As a governor, I worked tirelessly to fulfill my duties. For many years, I devoted myself to the Han. But that was only what was seen by the public. I was given another role to play. From the shadows. It was my duty to make use of spies, assassins, and the like, to root out rebel forces and political rivals.
And who told you to do this? Like, who were you working for? Eunuchs? Emperor, which would mean eunuch?
I am nothing more than an old man without the strength for battle. I just happen to know a few things that I probably shouldn't. I have also heard that there exists a secret order, revered among those who make their living under the cover of shadow. They are called the Guardians of Peace.
He's on to us. Zhuo also knew as well.
It is said that each member wears a red sash fastened with the symbol of the sacred bird, the Luan.
Great. Secret organization with the easily identifiable garment.
Just as you do now.
That people also know about.
I wish I could, but I have never visited their village. All I can tell you is what I know of how they came to be. The Guardians of Peace are a group of assassins descended from a hero who is said to have fought alongside the founder of the Han, Emperor Gaozu. They are said to be divine warriors who are even capable of sorcery, sworn to work in the shadows to bring about peace. They take great pride in going unrecognized for their deeds, so they rarely appear in records, a fact that makes it hard to study their history. I've heard rumors that their village was destroyed during the uprisings that took place before the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but it is not certain. Ever since you helped us in Sili province, I have suspected that you may be one of them. Diao Chun begged me not to tell you, but keeping it from you any longer would be a betrayal of your trust. You have heard Diao Chun's story, yes? It was no accident that the village where she was raised caught fire. I burned it down myself because they revolted against the Emperor.
And this is where we gasp.
And it was I who took in that little girl without a home and taught her the skills she would need to become a weapon. I will never be able to turn Diao Chun back into the girl she once was. But perhaps you could... No. Please forget I ever said any of this. It's nothing.
So we're getting a bit more backstory to everything, basically. Oh no, I didn't have the interaction with Dong Zhuo and Yuan Shao yet. Don't skip
We've
ahead.
just received an urgent message. It seems Dong Zhuo has deposed His Majesty the Emperor and forced Prince Liu Xie of Chun Liu to ascend the throne.
The younger brother.
They say that all those who stood against him have either been banished from the capital or killed outright.
Like I said, killing starts after the coalitions form. Not yet.
Dong Zhuo's arrogance has grown so strong that he has taken the Emperor's chambers as his own. The brutality of his soldiers knows no bounds.
He went in and slept with a lot of the ladies in the palace, so probably Liu Hong's concubines, because both Liu Xie and Liu Ben are too young to have their own concubines, and also maids. So it was a transgression, but not really sleep in the palace.
The people of Luoyang now live in constant fear. Even His Majesty himself can find no solace.
I mean, the kid's 9.
I must kill Dong Zhuo.
Okay, I mean, yeah, this event is where he went too far.
And I'm going to need your help.
I've been waiting so long to hear you say those words. Father, leave the hunting of the beast to me. I will see this through to the end, even if it's the last thing I do. It's the only thing I could possibly do to repay you after all you've done for me.
Yeah, just burn down your family and your entire village.
But you have forgotten your past, and now walk a new path of your own. I am obligated to do this, but you are not. You can walk away.
It'd be great if we had the choice of just turning her down.
I am sorry, but you're our only hope. Eliminate Dong Zhuo and bring peace to our world.
Please have Yuan Shao and Dong Zhuo still available in the world map.
Lord Cao Cao, thank you for waiting.
Where is Lord Wang Yun?
I guess this is where we give him the 7-star blade?
He is not in right now, but he should be here shortly.
Then, I'll wait here for him. Since we fought the 10 attendants, if I remember correctly. Now that I think about it, all this mess with Dong Zhuo began there. I intend to finish what I have started. That is why I made a suggestion to Lord Wang Yun about the assassination of Dong Zhuo. I hear that Lord Wang Yun lent you his prized sword. Yes, a very beautiful sword indeed.
And you may use it as you wish, Lord Cao Cao.
Dong Zhuo must be killed. When Lord He Jin called for the lords to gather in Luoyang, it was I who failed to advise him against such actions. That is why I will risk everything for this task. Should the worst happen, you are to think of your own lives, not mine.
Lord Cao Cao, there is no need to worry about me. For this plan to succeed, we shall have to risk everything.
Oh no!
That Dong Zhuo is
Yuan
such
Shao's
a
gone.
frightening man. I thought I'd faint just looking at him.
Well, I did not think I would hear your name here. An impressive display, as always. I'd like to recognize your achievements yet again. So, have you seen the state of the capital? No one can deny it at this point. The Han Dynasty is rotting from the inside. Do you understand what I must do now? That's right. In a sense. So long as he follows my orders, I will have use for him. Decaying or not, the Han Dynasty has a long history, and the power and authority it has accumulated will not prove easy to seize. And that is why I shall devour them completely. Will my actions lead to a world thriving on war, or one of chaos ruled by death? It's difficult to say. If something isn't done, however, the rot is sure to steadily spread. I refuse to accept that. What's more, I've obtained the power necessary to change that. So, how about it? Would you be interested in serving me?
Oh, can't say yes. That would have been awesome, but...
Even without your consent, I have ways of making use of you. Still, it's precisely because of that attitude that you have value.
They'll still love me.
You shall be a wind that traverses Liang Province, submitting to no one and making the presence of the strong known. That wind carries with it the life I desire. It has been a true pleasure. Go now, move through the land, under your own freedom.
So we lost the chance to bond farther with Yuan Shao, it seems. He fled the capital after that event.
The Emperor
Can we
really has
find him in the
passed
Z
away?
province? Maybe we can. Any missions here? Nope. I don't see our man Yuan Shao. Yeah, we lost a chance to bond with him.
But battles and uprisings these days.
I mean, he should be in this area, Bohai, basically.
I went to greet Lord Liu Bei, and he smiled at me.
Alright, no problem.
Who
We
will be
will...
the next to cause such death and destruction?
We'll be fine without that bond. Just double checking Hedong before we go back.
I hear Grand General Hu Jin used to be a merchant. He's an inspiration to us all.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants have so much influence in the...
Yeah, that might be every interaction we have. We can do the requests that Delchan gave us. Yeah, none of the new doors open. We're not going to go south anymore. I don't think there's going to be any interaction with Sun Jian during this period. Yeah, kind of shameful. Should have picked up that. I got carried away with the story moving dialogues.
The Emperor really has passed away? I still can't believe it.
Alright, we'll end our episode here. We'll come back, we'll tackle this request, and then we'll go on and do the next mission here, the assassination of Dong
We're
Zhuo,
protected by the
which
Han
we
Court
actually will
here,
get to see.
But
I guess
who knows
Cao
how
will
much
fail
longer it'll
and
be
we
around.
escort him out. I mean, there are past Dynasty Warriors where that's the first mission for the Wei storyline. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!